Hello YouTube! Today I want to talk to you about how we gather information about books. I want you to think about how you decide what book you're going to read next, or which ones get to come home with you after a trip to the bookstore. There are obviously a number of ways that we learn about books, especially here in BookTube land, but I think we'd be kidding ourselves if we didn't admit that often a book's cover can have a surprising amount of impact on how we feel about that book. For some books this is great, like this one for instance, or this one, or this one. But what about a book like this, or this, or this? How do these books make you feel? How good do you think these books are gonna be? How well written and insightful and important do you think these books are gonna be? Here's the thing, not only are books that look like this typically for women, they're also usually written by women. These types of covers, whether people are aware of it or not, often can tell readers or casual book buyers that the book is of lower perceived quality than a gender-neutral book. It tells us, without us even wanting to be told, that this book is going to be better than this book, even when it might not be true. A cover like this suggests that the book is going to be girly, which we as a society have decided means other. It means that the book is likely softer, that it's trite, or that it's easy, or God forbid, that it's chick lit. What the hell does chick lit mean anyway? When you hear people talking about trashy books, about beach reads or light fluffy books, more often than not, they're talking about books that are written by women. And unfortunately, it's usually because of the cover. The problem here, despite limiting the number of people reading these books, which is a problem all in itself, is that we're being told what kind of narratives matter. When you were young, you had parents and you had teachers there to tell you what books were good and what books were bad. And even though most of you are now probably full-fledged adults who think you make decisions for yourself, that actually hasn't stopped. People are still telling you what books are good and what books are bad. It's just not as obvious anymore. Think about your favorite book. For a lot of the people who subscribe to my channel, that's probably Harry Potter. This is actually a really good example of this. Harry Potter has a fabulous gender-neutral cover, but that wasn't enough. Before these books became as popular as they are now, J.K. Rowling was advised to mask her gender so that boys would want to read this book. There are a lot of female authors out there that do this, that use an initial for their first name instead of an obviously female name, and personally I find that really alarming. Why is it that if you don't use a female name on your book, it's assumed that readers will assume that you're a guy? That is textbook sexism right there. And the thing about this, the kicker, the reason that we should be talking about this so much more than we are, is that it's not just hurting women, it's hurting everybody. Because yes, people are reading less books written by women, and that is a huge problem. But this is also limiting the amount of books that boys can read, or feel like they should be able to read. I am positive that there are tons of boys out there who would more than happily read books written by women. I know that they do read books written by women, but when you put a cover like this on that book, it makes it that much harder to get a boy to pick it up. This kind of cover inequality is failing readers. This is causing a lot of people to miss out on otherwise incredible books just because that book is being aimed at someone else. And more so, that the covers that are being put on these books convey a lack of quality and a lack of literary prowess, which is just not true in most cases. Morgan Johnson, whose book that I've been using for a lot of this video as an example, did this amazing thing a little while back called the Cover Flip Project. She encouraged people to take book covers and to design what they would look like if they were being marketed at the opposite gender. It was brilliant, it spoke volumes, and it really illustrates what I'm talking about in this video, so I highly encourage you to go check it out. It is no one's job to decide what books boys and girls want to read. It is their job to put a great cover on that book and let us decide for ourselves. Thank you guys for watching this video. It was actually part of a larger collaboration that I'm doing with really great channels like PBS Idea Channel, MTV Broadlist, and a lot of other really great YouTubers. So stick around for the end bumper on this video to check out some of the other videos that were submitted today, and I really highly encourage you to watch them because there is some great stuff that is being talked about today with regard to gender roles. I'll be back with another video soon. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!